Morning guys, it's a Friday, 7:17, just on my way down to the shop. Oh, it's been a busy week for videos this week. So obviously we had the Mini one yesterday, the BMW Mini with the Boo Rock stuff. Quite a cool vid, lots going on with that one, lots of time lapse, but showing you what's happening partway through the installs. Comments in the comment section. I get what you're saying about the base controller, so let me just talk you through the process of fitting a base controller. So while you're sat in a vehicle, things need to be here or here. That vehicle is a lease car, cannot be drilled, cannot be cut. All of that damage then gets reflected onto the customer, and they get a very large bill at the end of it when the car has to be either returned to stock, replaced, or fixed. So when we do those kind of installs, you've got to be real careful about what you're doing and how you're doing it to a customer's car, because if it can't be returned, they get billed, in which case I get a bad reputation, or I get charged as well. They'll send me a bill. So I've got to be careful, right? Now, when you sit in a car and you're playing me a stereo, you think about where the stereo is within mind to you doing something to that car. So my thought process is the best place for a bass controller is where the stereo is. The cubby that sits back here, bearing in mind that Mercedes dash is like a waterfall kind of effect. It comes backwards. The cubby behind her, because she's got short legs, she's only little, she sits quite far to the dash forwards. The cubby has a button on it and two flaps open up, and it's a sealed unit. So inside there's no holes, there's no pass through, there's no air vent. It's a sealed contained box. If I put the base controller in through the bottom, I've got to drill it, which voids the warranty on that customer's car. They're going to get a bill. I can't loop the cable over because of the way that the flaps come in. It would stop one of the flaps working, or lift the flap up in the air, or someone's arm leaning on it would break the cable. Okay. In the dash, at the very front, underneath where the radio section is, there's two charging points. One of them is a wireless charging point, and the other one is it's almost like a cup holder, like an ashtray. So there's no flat surface other than the charging section, which I can't put the base controller in, because A, it would get in the way of the phone, and it probably would cause a problem. So with wireless chargers, if there is anything metal within the vicinity of the wireless charger, they refuse to work. I don't know whether you knew that, but if they pick up any metallic object within a charging vicinity in the wireless pad, they will not charge the phone. So because the base controller has metal parts in it, I can't put it there because the phone will stop charging. So it's the only flat place. The other bit is the cup holder, which I'm not going to stick oodles and oodles and oodles of sticky tape to try and take up the round area of the cup holder to account for a square base controller. So the cable out the top of the dash and into the little cubby where the dash sticks over and the binnacle sticks to one side, it gives me the perfect hidey hole for the back of the cable and a smooth surface, not a textured surface like a leather dash, to be able to stick the pad to and it stand a chance of staying. Now, bearing in mind, twisting is the worst kind of force you can have on any part of braking. They call it a shear force. So as you're twisting a base controller, that sticky pad is under lots of duress, lots of stress. So it needs to be on a surface that's going to withhold somebody twisting it, maybe going too far and hitting maximum or minimum and trying to flick the thing off the dash. Plus, I don't know the grading of my sticky tape, as in I don't know what damage it's going to cause to a leather surface over a long period of time, if it will actually die or mark the dash. Again, it's another thing the customer can be charged for. So I am a professional. There is method behind my madness, and it's the only reason and the only logical way to get that base controller in the car safely and work properly and be warranty safe. The fact that the thing can be removed after she's done with the car over a period of lease, rental, whatever you want to call it. So I get what you're saying, but obviously the the base controller looks naff is not really a comment that aspires a kind of sensible answer. So I'm explaining it to you in fully how far that's had to go through to get that to be placed in that location. It's not like a 5-minute thing and I just wanged it there thinking that will do. I went through the process of figuring out on that dash what space I had, what surfaces I had to stick to, and the ergonomics of the thing. She's got to be able to use it safely. She can't use it like this. She can't use it like that. It can't be down on the floor. Your body goes under a lot of acceleration, or deceleration should I say, on an accident. And if there's anything down by her leg and she hits it with her kneecap, it'll rip her kneecap off. So, get what you're saying? Alright? It was a thought about thing. It's the only safe place for that base controller to go where it's going to work. She's going to be able to use it and we can remove it without damage to the vehicle. End of. Okay? Today, we have got the Corsa booked in for some stereo stuff. We've got to change, I think we've got to change an amplifier, fit some speakers, fit his head unit. I did ring him yesterday because I think he has got his own radio. I think it's a Pioneer. But I did message him saying, are we supplying a fascia kit for it? Because obviously it'll be the one with the wedge dash. And I've not heard back from him. So that's either one of two things. He's missed my message or he's not coming. Either way, I don't mind. I've got things I can get doing, and I've got 3 house viewings today. We've got 2 in Rawton, one bigger than the other, but they're kind of same street, same kind of type. And then we've got one way out in the sticks, which I'm quite keen for, but wifey likes the one in Rawton. So we shall see. I will let you know, keep you informed, but off to get breakfast, porridge and a coffee. See you soon everyone, happy Friday. Morning everyone. Look, it turned up. We've got a Corsa in the shop. So we've got to fit his own equipment. Now, I'm not sure what's going on. I think some stuff is kind of attempted, but it's not right. So we've got to redo some bits and bobs. So head unit's not in properly. We've got some Alpine 17 centimeter coaxials to go in the front. High res, cool. He's given me some 10 centimeters for the rear. I'm not sure they're the right size, but we'll have a look in a minute. His Pioneer head unit is semi in, semi out. So we've got to look at that. And we've got some Vauxhall Opel it's got some rear adapters. Okay, we'll have a look at that. So we've got sub and amp to fit, head unit to fit, front door speakers to fit, rear speakers to fit, sort some cabling out, do the big old subwoofer with an active amp, and we're going to look at all the power kit and stuff and probably redo some bits. So yeah, I'm going to crack on. We've got this to kind of mosey on into, and then I've got to go house shopping. So let's get my ass in gear. Time for another busy day. See you in a bit. Right everyone, let me just turn this rubbish down. God, right. I bloody hate Corsas. So, seats out, speakers out. We've changed them. They're in the rear quarter panel, just down there. Yeah, to get these quarter panels out without snapping everything, you literally have to strip the back of the car out. So seats out, floor out, all of the stuff. And there goes the phone. Let me answer that. Yeah. Right, there are some times during car audio you see some weird shit. So somebody's put a speaker in and then they've put the speaker spacer on top of the speaker. I'm dumbfounded, like, what? Ooh, hey guys, what are you doing? What the fuck is that about? Jesus.
So we've got a big speaker problem. The speaker's way too big for the door card. So I've just had to trim some of the door card out. Let's have another test fit, see if I can get it in. Otherwise we may have to change speakers. But it's a big speaker on a big basket, so we'll see how we go. Let's give it a go. And of course the radio starts playing just as I start filming. And that's why I'm a hero. So Corsa's been picked up. Bing bong indeed. Dude's very happy. That Pioneer box is quite a monster, I must say. It's alright in my book. We had it turned quite far down to kind of control the level of bass, because obviously nothing else in the car was amplified. So it drowned out a lot of stuff. But that said, it was alright. It was good. He's happy. That's all we need. Happy customers. But I'm just getting ready to shut up shop, go home. I am going to do a takeaway tonight, I think. I'm knackered. It's been a busy old week for videos and jobs. We're working tomorrow. We have a couple of cars, same person. We're doing front and rear dash cameras on both cars. So that's tomorrow's effort. And then hopefully a nice chill Sunday to relax. But that's it for today. See you tomorrow. Bye. Have a good weekend. Morning everyone. How we doing? Saturday, currently 8:20. Running a little bit late this morning. Was discussing houses with the wife. We found two that we like. We're going to go back and see them. One in Old Town that we need to take my builder mate Shane across and basically pick apart to see if we can get it cheaper. Really like that one. And one in Rawton. Thanks, love. One in Rawton, which wifey really likes. I'm on the fence with it, you know, either way. Location for school and stuff like that. The house is nice, the space is big. But it's on a really, really busy road, and there's a pub opposite. Now the pub's not the busiest, but obviously all of that can change, and what you don't want to do is suddenly find yourself moved into an area where you've got, you know, drunks kicking out and causing trouble outside. So a lot to consider, but we're going to go back and look at both of them again for the second time. And yeah, take Shane with us so we can kind of get an idea on works that need to be done. Today we've got two dash cams to do, two F200 Pros. It's a mother and daughter combo. Boy! Bad baby, bad baby! No, not like that. Like work. So that's today's task. I'm probably going to have loads of people wandering through the door as well, because it's a Saturday and I need to wash the vehicles because they're absolutely minging. I tried giving the wheels a clean off this because the brake dust build up's bad, but something we need to do. But other than that, going to get off to work, grab some breakfast, and come back to you in a bit. Hope you're enjoying the content. I'm trying my hardest to keep everything going nice and busy, keep loads of videos up there. If we have got any closet millionaires that are sort of stashed in the comment section, you know, send me a couple of thanks with extra zeros on it so I can buy one of these houses. Anyway, I'll see you in a bit, guys. Morning everyone. Morning dudes. First one's in. Fiesta, brand new. We've got front and rear dash cameras to do in this, F200 Pros. So obviously front camera on the front screen to the left of the rain sensor. Cable through the headliner, and then obviously rear one up here. Run our little grommet through, cable through the grommet there. And then we've got other halves Seat Arona to do. So two in today, get these done, knocked out. I'll see you in a bit. guys. Fiesta's done. Front camera's obviously up there. Power's taken from the fuse box down at the bottom. This is old enough that we can solder without warranty issues, which is all gravy. So we just got to run through the setup.
On your smartphone, connect to the Wi-Fi network. Name starts with ThinkWare.
Yes, we want to connect. Morning everyone. Seems my laying did me some good this morning. See what Rona's done already. It's like nearly 10:30 or 20 past 10. 2 cars, front and rear dash cameras done in an hour and 20 minutes. That's not bad going. So, Seat Rona, rear camera is here. Now, obviously we have no holes for the camera cable to go into other than this one here. And I do not want the cable that far out. It's just gonna look stupid. So we're not going through there. I've put obviously a roof trim clip on it. And this is now viewing out the back window as is. It'll do exactly the same job. It just means we are not drilling a hole in the middle of the guy's roof, tailgate, call it what you want, and having it look shit. Obviously runs through the headliner all the way into the front, and then we've got a front camera just up there behind the rear view mirror, so you don't see much when you're looking out the window. It kind of covers the majority of it. Both wired up. Fuse box on this car is the other side. It's in the center console here. Sorry, center of the dash at the front there. But that's it. Right then, boys. That's it for Saturday. I'm going to get my ass home. Have an early day, I think. I've worked hard enough. We've done the 2 cameras. They've been picked up. But I'm tired. So I think I'm going to call it time. Get home. Have some lunch. It's mid-afternoon, so I've kind of missed lunch, but you know, things need to be done. Got the cars washed, give the chaser a clean because it was absolutely minging, and I managed to get the van washed as well because that was gross. But that's it. See you all Monday, bright and early, for another busy week. Till then, have a good weekend. Stay safe. See you soon.
No, God! No, God, please, no!
No, I'm not angry.
You are angry. It's okay.
I'm not angry. Except when you keep repeating, you're angry.